Hey there, so how's it going? So to begin with, what we want to do is we want to take a look at our instrument. We want to learn a little bit about all the different parts of the guitar, what the names of them are, what their functions are, and from there we'll move on. But we want to start right here. We want to know what everything does first. So let's just get started. Okay, to begin, let's look at the three main parts. We got our headstock here. This is our neck, and this is our body right here. And on our headstock, what we have is our tuning pegs here. These are what we use to tune and turn the string up and down, tightening it, loosening it. Then we have our posts. This is where the strings wrap around, and it turns clockwise or counterclockwise to loosen or tighten it, the string. Over here is our nut, and that's where all the strings go through and they set in before they go to the post. And I don't know if you can see it. I don't have a cover on here, but this is a truss rod adjustment right here. You take a truss rod and you can move it back and forth. If you're a beginner, do not mess with this at all. It can totally mess up your whole neck. So then, of course, we already talked about this. This is our neck. These are the frets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. By the way, these dots, these are your odd numbers. Of course, this is your first fret. This one is your 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, and 9th fret. Then this one right here with 2 dots, that's your 12th fret. And that is, you can think of number 12. You have a 1 and a 2 in there. So you got the 2. That reminds you of the 2 dots here, the 12th fret. So if you haven't figured out yet, these wires right here are your fret wires. These are what, when you press down, what your string is going to press against to make sure it makes a certain pitch. And yep, and that's what those are. And yeah, these are your fret markers. And then again, here's our neck. Here's our guitar body. Here's the 2 pickups. Here's the neck pickup and the bridge pickup. Here's up for this pickup, middle for both, down for our treble pickup or our bridge pickup. And if you haven't figured this out, this is our toggle switch, goes back and forth. Now this has up, middle, down. You'll have different, depending on the different kind of guitar you have, it can go this way, up and down, you know, different directions. And you might have different, different combinations too. This is a 3-way toggle switch. You have 5-way. It has all kinds of different adjustments in there. So it all depends on what kind of guitar you have. Oh yeah, we don't want to forget the bridge. This is a very important part. This is where your strings come through, and this is very important because this allows you to adjust your strings up and down, the height of your strings. And this is going to be good for adjusting action and stuff in combination with adjusting your neck. Again, if you're a beginner, don't play around with adjusting your neck. Don't even play around with this right at first. Learn about it. Best thing is get a cheap guitar and play around. But for now, if you got a good guitar, don't mess around with it. And then another thing called intonation. We're going to take these individual little pieces here where the strings are, and you bring them in or out to adjust what's called the intonation. It just shortens the string or lengthens the string. So yeah, there's your bridge. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up your guitar, all the different parts of the guitar.